Yeah, I think that's super important. And this is going to be, it's usually the absence of regulation that's the biggest challenge for crypto companies, crypto operators. And one of the reasons you've got this influx of entrepreneurs and builders and developers coming into Abu Dhabi, into Dubai, from India, from Russia, Eastern Europe, Western Europe, all over the world, is because there's a sense of greater regulatory clarity at ADGM, now in Dubai, also at a sort of federal level. And that's going to be a super important thing, I think. It's frankly amazing some of the talent the UAE has attracted in the last 12 to 24 months during COVID. It's really sort of established itself, or beginning to establish itself, as both a crypto hub and importantly a Web3 hub, not just crypto, but also Web3.
And Ronit, these economies of the GCC, and in particular the UAE and Saudi Arabia, really see crypto and other forms of new technology as a key opportunity to advance themselves in a post-oil world. So that'll be interesting to watch. But before I let you go, I want your take on the price moves that we've seen in Bitcoin. What do you think is driving this latest pullback? And does Citi have an updated view on where we could possibly go from here?
Sure. We don't publish target prices like a point estimate. We publish various ranges. I mean, the things to think about is, first of all, whenever there's a risk-off move in markets, and clearly we've had a lot of geopolitical tensions that all of you have been covering extensively at CNBC. Whenever there's a risk-off trend in markets, you're going to get a sell-off in risk assets, and for better or worse, crypto is a risk asset. Secondly, also there's a timing issue to do with the tax season. Maybe there's a bunch of short-term factors going on. The key thing to follow is really user adoption. How many projects are being built? How many people are using this for, whether it's for gaming, for payments, beyond just trading and speculation? Because there's a huge amount of crypto that's been, trading and speculation. But what's interesting, particularly with Web3, is lots of new use cases emerging. And I think the UAE, and not just the UAE, but the region, the Saudis have announced a lot of investments into the metaverse. It's quite an exciting next couple of years for the region, I think.